I am Joe D. McPhee. I am the host of From the Desk of a Small Press Publisher, and I want to cordially invite you to watch our show Saturdays at 9 p.m. Central Standard Time. On our show, we will have different guests as well as talk about the comic book industry and pop culture. And every so often, I might actually do a drawing session or a 3D rendering session every here and there. So once again, I want to invite you to watch From the Desk of a Small Press Publisher right here on the broadcast channel that you're looking at, whether it be Facebook, YouTube, or Twitch. Hope to see you there, and make certain that you catch From the Desk of a Small Press Publisher at 9 p.m. Central Standard Time. Thanks.
Now on Sunday mornings, longtime independent comics creator Randy Zimmerman brings to you a podcast that talks about the lighter and more whimsical side of comics, the fun side of comics. That's right. Sunday Funnies is back Sunday morning, 9 a.m. on the Indie Comics Network on YouTube. Check it out. Special guests, great comic talk, good times. See you there.
What up, lovelies? See, I forgot to unmute myself again. I hope you're having a wonderful week. I know I am. It's getting a little brighter every single day, even though it was a rainy one today. But, you know, the weather does what it does. So, last week I worked on scene 1-5. But this week we're going to clean up 1-1, you know, the very first scene that I did on the whole of the thing, and I learned a lot since then. So I want to fix some things that I've learned, you know, and that deserve more attention and getting out there. How are you doing, Nick? Hope you're good. Hope you're good. All right, now let's get some work done, shall we? Now let me check what I'm up to, because. All right. All right. So there is all right. So that needs a lot of fixing, but let me see. I really like the new eye. Okay, let me see. Animation. Is that it? Why is there a black border when I view? Why is that? What is that thing? Slow playback frame per second, really? Oh, that is. Oh, you actually see how quickly it plays. Ooh, I like that. There we go. Huh. The more you know. Hey, Luce. All right. Yeah. Let me see. I'm actually going to clean this up a little bit. Let me make that invisible. And let me find it on the table. Yeah, that one. Okay, so that is where, and then here. Oh, that is way too late. Well, way too early, actually. These may be 3s, but that should be way later. Okay. Now let me go and clean all that up. Because, oh boy, this is ugly. Decent size. As you can tell by my red and blue shirt, I have been working on my side job today. It has been incredibly rainy. And I sure as hell didn't like it. But that's how it goes. You know, risk of the trade, something like that. So we fixed up that. And then, yeah, it was a little short on time by the time I got home. But can't really help it. Okay. Quick cleanup trace. All right. Clean up that one. All right. Okay, keep that eye the same, Mike. Just make it a little wider. Huh. What was I thinking here? Yeah, that eyes. Yeah, this needs to be more like so. Like, I could totally go with, it's good enough, you know. But on the other hand, this is the most important phase when it comes down to the art style and making it all look smooth and working things out to, yeah, make it clean. So spending a little bit of extra time on this sketch, well, on these frames, will do a lot of good in the future. And he just turns his head. No biggie. Let's move forward a little. And there's a very needy cat behind me, and I'm sorry if you can hear her, but it's Shelby. That's what she does. Let me see, that should be the in-between point here. All right. There we go. Nice and clean. There we are. So what is new here? Oh, that is all? Oh, we're going to fix that. So. No. So the blue you're seeing here is the previous frame, and the green over here is the next one. So I'm making pretty much a middle point between the two. And in that way, it should come out clean. And yes, Shelby, it should. You were absolutely right. It's fine then. And then it's going to go right back up, isn't it? Yeah, okay. Right, in that case, I'm going to do it like so. And then, over here. 3A. 3B. 3A. And 3. So there we go. Just a little bit of personality in there. Okay. So that fixes that. And that was already cleaned up. Okay. That is much better. I think I can start doing a little more. And this is cleaner. This works for me right now. Let me find Oxton. And all the way down. Thank God I made it into a folder already. And we're going to go to G-Pen Ink Black. And we're going to do some proper cleanup. Actually, I want to make the background nearly invisible so I can see what I'm doing. We don't need black on black. And there is something wrong with my settings. There we go. That's much better. Actually, I think I want to do a cleaner line work. So I'm probably going to take calligraphy. No. There was a way I fixed that. Let me see. Brush tip. Direction. Yeah, okay, that's fine. Angle. 0 degrees. No. Pressure and tilt. Okay, but why are you not registering tilt? Fine. I'll go for copy pen. Clean lines. And while the backgrounds will be extremely oh, why are you still a reference rating? Okay. 2. There we go. So. Almost. Closer. There we are. Work from your elbows, lovelies. It works. See, this is where the sketch wasn't clean enough. Because this ear goes on to here, where this one keeps here. And it should be level. So it should be around here as the base. So let me fix that in post. And that means that that's better. All right. Okay. There we go. If I was inking traditionally, I would not have cared as much. But we're not. And, well, it's a little differently digitally. For one, you've got stabilization. And wrong layer. All right. What I learned most during this period? Well, great. Let me actually grab the question right here. So, I pretty much went it blank. So I learned everything the hard way, with great help from a professional animator friend, John Celestri, who has been teaching me a lot since then. And there were just mistakes that I was making in the lip syncing and the movement that were kinks in in this early process, because I didn't know how to make it as good as I can now. So as I went on, I accepted good enough for the first couple of scenes, because it was still a learning process. But as time progresses, and we're about 2 months later, I really realize how bad these are compared to everything coming after it so far, that it is worth my time going back. Normally, I hate going back into reworks, because that usually creates a loophole where you just keep on reworking the thing you've already finished. And that is something that I very much try and avoid. But in this case, it's to create a coherent style from the first scene to the one I've worked on last. So a lot of things I've learned about is timing. There's a cat. The worst kind of cat. One that needs attention. Yes, you do. Oh, you little butt. Come on. You want to cuddle? No. You want to play? Of course you want to play. Well, I'm busy. So, one of the biggest things is timing. When you are lip syncing, you want to start the movement of the mouth 2 or 3 frames before you actually start animating, before the sound actually comes out, because before you even talk, your mouth already opens. And while that sounds like a very natural and standard thing to do, but, oh God, Kitty, what are you doing to me? What are you doing to me? I have to work. She's awful. She is just the worst right now. So, stop attacking me. Jesus, girl. So, what I found was that I was trying to lip sync the sound on the actual noise, where it doesn't make sense for our perception, because we see the lip movements slightly before sound, because sound travels not as fast as light. Shelby. Oh, dear Lord. What am I going to do with my kitty? Yeah, well, you are being a butt. Come on. We can cuddle, but I can't play right now. I will play with you afterward, okay? Okay? No, not okay. She needs all the attention. And thanks for the thumbs up, James. I know, Squeaky, I know. You need attention. But I'm really working, sweetie. Oh, you are just the worst. I know. was I? I'm sorry. I've been very distracted by the cat right now. Whoops. Yeah, you want to focus your lip syncs before you actually get yourself, before the sound actually comes out. And yeah, there's a couple of things that I learned from in Clip Studio Paint as well. The fact that you can label the sound track, so it will help you out and help you determine when certain things need to happen. And I didn't realize that until I did like my third scene. So yeah, that made a lot of difference as well. And from there, yeah, like you get new things you learn every single day, and you just keep going and allow yourself to improve and accept the fact that, well, it's something new you're doing, and that's fun. It's not easy. But that's new things are never easy. You don't learn by doing it just once. And if you do it, you can do it right at once. Well, teach me how, because I sure as hell can't. There's a million things to learn, and you only start with maybe one or two. And you should. You don't learn everything at once. You learn by slowly building up your abilities. And the first thing that I had to learn was clean movement, and what frame rate 1s, 2s, 3s, 4s works, and how they work, and what the eye can fill in and what it can't. And from there, I had to learn lip syncing, timing, just a million other things. And you only learn by doing. And I've been doing a lot of this these last few months. And it's definitely not a clean line. This is. So, yeah, you just gotta learn by doing it. And I know it's scary to jump into something big. By all means, I don't think I'm mentally prepared for any of this. But I am mentally prepared to learn a lot, to grow as a person, and to improve myself. And that's hard. You really only learn as you go. You get to know yourself as you go. But once you start doing it, and you accept that you're not perfect, and you're not the greatest, and you don't want to be the greatest, you can really improve. Be humble in defeat. Oh, that is not where I need to be. It's sometimes, but get to know yourself. What you like, what you don't like, and where you don't like it, improve. Learn. Find out the why, and go for it and accept it. Today is one day, tomorrow will be another. But always keep learning about everything. Keep reading. Keep consuming art or animation or books. Just feed your brain. Really, it makes a ton of difference. And it doesn't always feel nice to do so, but sometimes things aren't nice, and you gotta accept that. Things aren't always fun. But life isn't always fun. So there should be more left. Why do I drive now and not at the end? Because I know I'm going to improve anyway. The more I'm going to do this, the more I'm going to improve, and I'm going to find more and more mistakes. And I want to take care of it now, because the bar of good enough is going to keep going up. I know that. But there's also a whole bulk of work left to be done. And if I don't grab that now and keep to this bar of good enough for this, I'm never going to finish. And that would mean that I would literally be doing it over and over again as a whole, not just one or two scenes. Scenes 1 and 2 are where I allow myself to make every single mistake. Whereas the rest, I found my mistakes. I learned from the ones I made previously, and therefore could apply them to the first ones and accept that, yeah, it's not going to be great immediately. And it's not going to be amazing, especially compared to what I'm going to do in future, because I am going to be improving constantly. But I can accept the fact that right now I'm still growing. And sometimes you just got to suck it up. And I'd rather redo it now than at the end of the project. Because now the risk to reward is higher than it would be at the end, where the risk of me reworking one scene would make me realize the mistakes in the next one I did, and the one after that, and the one after that, until, the entire thing is done 3 times. No, we're not going there. So, yeah, you really don't want to get into that redo loop. As much as you can avoid it, do so. Speaking of feedback loop, Kitty. I know it may look like I'm tracing, but I literally am. Because I'm following a clean sketch that I am completely okay with. And I accept as not perfect, but something I'm satisfied with. And satisfied is a pretty good place to be. Oh, baby. She really wants attention. Okay. It's enough. It's not going to be there for much. Key. She's standing right under my microphone. And now she's on my back. This horrible thing. All right. God, I want attention. Love me. Mm-hmm. Yeah. I want to duplicate. I can too. And I want to make this one 2. So I have a middle point. There we go. That's looking a lot more consistent. All right. People who know me know that this is the point where I'm zen because I'm inking. I love inking. It is my favorite part of any process. When it comes to art, better whether it's digital, traditional, or someone else's work. I love doing it because it grows a lot. It really creates a lot of confidence in yourself. Because you're going to have to do with whatever is actually down on the paper. And for a lot of people, that is incredibly scary. You really can't just do it over. You will have to correct or accept. And yeah. Darn it. This is the wrong layer again. Oh, bugger. Downside of digital, you sometimes forget the layer you're working on. But really, muscle memory. If you've done it right once, you can do it again. It can take a bit. Let it take a bit, honestly. If you're coming. Art is not a race. Never is. The point is to get from A to B in a way that satisfies you. And whether that means it's very emotional and very intense, or just takes a long time, you spend weeks on a single piece. Either is fun. There's no right way to art. There's no wrong way to art. There's just art. There's just the way you do it, or the way you want to do it, and the way you're willing to learn. And if it doesn't work at once, well, do it again. Actually, you got to do it a million times over and to understand why. But by all means, that why is awesome. Once you know the why, you can explain. You can pay it forward. You can accept the fact that, yeah, you've grown. And that means a lot. And it's probably not going to be perfect still. You're going to see a million flaws. But that's not the point of finding the why. The point is to find the place where you are required to improve. All right. Now I'm bothering myself over a nose hole that is going to be in there for one single frame. Does not matter to anything. Neither myself. But it bothers me. Aw, Squeaky. We'll play with you after this. We got 15 minutes to go. You're going to be fine. You can survive another 15 minutes. I know you can. I'm going to be attacked in a few seconds, and I'm sure. Oh boy, she is needy today. I don't know what's up with her. That was a clean ellipse. Wow. I'm impressed with myself, honestly. Let's see how that looks. Yeah. All right. I'm starting to lose concentration. So I'm going to finish up this frame. And then I will be off until next week. So I hope you all have a wonderful evening, day, afternoon, time zone, wherever you are. And I hope you left a like. If you want to see more of the Ragin 2 Broadcast Network, be sure to subscribe over on YouTube. We have comic-related shows every single day. And wrong layer again. Okay, yeah, I'm clearly very tired. But there is a gigantic backlog already. There are discussions, hangouts, art streams like this one, and just a ton of great people doing all kinds of great shows. And it's totally worth signing up and checking it out. And I hope you subscribe and help us grow naturally. Because we're not paying anyone to grow as a network. We are just people that really enjoy doing this. And also, the Life on Korra Volume 1 campaign is coming to Kickstarter in January. And I would very much like it if you sign up to that one too. That will contain the first 5 stories of the Love and Korra universe, including the one that I'm animating right now, Tiny Truffles. So, be sure to look it up. Let me drop that link real quick. Let me take care of that. There we go. And sure to stay awesome. Have the sexiest chats. And the most awesome ones as well. So, yeah. And we'd love to see you in there. God agrees. She's so excited, she's running around. goes. All right. Yeah. Please, I will catch you next time. Have a wonderful time. And catch you on the next Hungry Animation at 1 p.m. Eastern or 10 a.m. Or 6 p.m. UK over on the Ragin 2 Broadcast Network. Stay awesome, lovelies.